Today I'm going to be comparing the Sennheiser G3s and the Sennheiser G4s. I was just trying to do some research on the differences and I couldn't find a great video, so I decided to make my own. First, I'll address the differences with the hardware, starting with the obvious one of these has an SMA antenna and one has a stock antenna. This is just because the person that I'm borrowing the G4s from has had them modified to SMA. They both come with the stock antenna, regardless of which type you get. Looking at all of them, you can see that they are all just about identical. Starting with the transmitters, there's the same input and mute switch on each. On the back, they're exactly the same screw holes. On the front, they have the same screen and on and AF peak lights. They also have the same buttons, and when opened, are the same on the inside as well. They each have an on-off and a set button. Moving on to the receivers, you can see that there's the same situation. On the top, they both have the same AF out. On the front, they have the same on and RF lights with the same navigation buttons, and when opened, they have the same on-off and set switches. On the back, they are also identical. All four of these are made of the same metal material, and they also have the same dimensions. The main thing to note from the hardware perspective is that the G3s come in some frequency bands that are not legal in the US anymore. Moving on to the screen and software side, we can start with the transmitters. Turning on both transmitters with the on-off buttons, we can see that the backlight on the G3 is still orange and white. Now on the receivers, we can hold the on-off buttons and we see that the backlight is still orange and white. Otherwise, they are identical. Moving on to the receivers, we can go into the menu by hitting Set. First option is Advanced, which we can either exit, Software Revision, Reset, LCD Contrast, Pilot Tone, Tune. Next, we have Auto Lock. Then we have AF Out, which can go up to +12. Then we have Name, Frequency Preset, EC Setup, which includes Current List, Reset List, Exit, and Scan New List of frequencies. After that, we have Squelch, we have Sync, Exit. That's all for this comparison. As you can see, the key takeaways are that the two units are exactly the same. The only real difference is that the backlight on the G3 is orange and the backlight on the G4 is white. The only difference between the G3 and G4 that need to be noted is the frequency band, as the G3 has some frequency bands that are legal and some that are not,